So, woke up this morning, and as you do in the morning, you lay in bed and you look on Twitter. Unfortunately, I get spoiled. Then, I get up, and I go to the bathroom, and I go to, shower, wonder the meaning of life while I'm in the shower, then walk out and start shaving. And as I'm shaving, I realized that one panel I saw on Twitter that I got spoiled on, some motherfucker spoiled it for me on a Reddit post I made over Sumi.
Your shoes are delightful.
But he did it without context, so I had no way of knowing.
Oh, that explains it.
Explains what?
The stabbing pain in my side.
Anyways, good morning. Hi, welcome to our daily show of cliffhangers. I'm Fate, and he's Hero. And as per my role, I'm here to fuck him over.
Oh. So that's what I've been doing here this whole time.
So lucky for you guys, I didn't get spoiled on everything. So without further ado, chapter 229 of Rent-A-Girlfriend Kanojo, Okarishimasu, or Kanokari. Let's mosey. Ooh, a giddy squee in the pocket. The Paradise arc is almost at the finish line. Ah, look at him. He's adorable. One disaster passed and things have seemingly calmed down. Tranquility returns to Paradise. Okay, quick note, Kibe's not present and neither is Mommy.
So this
What's up with that? And Kibe had a huge stance in this, so why isn't he present?
Maybe he's confronting Mommy somewhere.
So that's the story of how those two ended up like this. I see. That makes sense. You could have told us about it earlier, about the rental thing. Something that minor wouldn't change things between us. For you, Harumi! Grandma Negami on the other hand. I'm sorry. It was just hard to bring it up after all. Where's Kibe? Thank you.
Said he went for a walk.
Huh. Even if the both of you know, you continued being friends, I hope.
Yeah!
Well, that's the thing. They're back to normal. No matter how an intimate relationship, there are times when you must bend to the whims of society and hide things.
Okay. It's also understandable that it's a hard topic for you to bring up, thinking from the angle that you have your client's reputation to protect from an ethical standpoint. However, since the two of you are serious about each other, it is what it is. I understand some differences of opinion will be heavily debated going forward, but for now, let's enjoy dinner. Wait, it's dinner? Oh man, I was getting a breakfast vibe.
Pardon me, I need to go to the ladies' room.
Oh, please go ahead.
The tension.
She lately brushed against me!
Ooh, curry.
What's happening? What's the big picture here? Are you guys really going out? I thought Chizuru-san was just pretending to be your girlfriend as a rental, like you said yesterday. But that looked almost as if...
You know that can't be true, but I see why it looks that way to you. To think that me and Mizuhara are going out. Just think about it for a second.
What was that all about? I don't get what the hell anything even is anymore. What is reality? Explain!
It's a lie that we're actually dating. Mizuhara just went along with it.
Just went along? It's not about whether she went along with it. That was a kiss. She kissed you. Get that?
Actually, I haven't had a chance to talk to her since then.
What? Are you for real right now? You fucking headless chicken! So for now, it's fine if I act like nothing happened, right? Just like always? There's gonna be zero involvement from my end. Go and talk to Chizuru-san!
Yeah, thought you'd say that. Sorry.
Listen, Kazuya, I'm sure that she saved her ass going against her contract multiple times. This trip, and that time at Hanayashiki, even I know about her kindness. But you know what? I'll just say it one more time. She kissed you! That was a goddamn kiss!
Yo, Curry's such a king! He's looking out!
I have fucking eyes! At least 4 of them!
Yo, I love Curry! What a king! He's hella looking out.
I knew it was a good omen. I was wearing the glasses today.
What are you two doing? Are you sick or something?
Oh, I'm sick, alright. Sick of Kazuya's bullshit! Oh, I dropped nuts on the floor.
Look at Kazuya. Look at Kazuya right here. He's like, I'm dying a little. Help me.
Oh, I dropped nuts on the floor. Ha! Let's go, Nagomi-san. What's taking Kibe?
God!
Yeah, look at that person. That's the land of eternal summer for you.
I taste the habanero.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, are we?
Hey, what's your deal?
Oh, okay, good. I was expecting this one.
What's the big idea? What the hell are you thinking? Ruka-chan, do you have any idea what you've done? Have you forgotten that you're a rental girlfriend? Please calm down. Calm down! I just got cucked! Go before my very eyes.
I mean, I suppose technically.
Suck my ass, Ruka. Fuck off.
I mean, I suppose technically.
Cuckolded? That's an exaggeration. Yes, but for this. When you encouraged him to date me back then, what was that all about then? I'll support you and Kazuya-kun. Isn't that what you've been saying all this time? I won't forget what you said when you visited the shrine for New Year's. That your relationship with Kazuya-san wasn't serious. That it was supposed to be for your grandma's sake. I'm sorry. Huh? I'm sorry. Huh. What's with that sad face all of a sudden? I'm not so naive that I'll forgive you just because you start crying. I fucking had it with you, and you're trying to make fools of us! Mommy-san! Yo, she livid. She livid.
Yeah.
And of course it ends there, because I kind of had a feeling it would. For some reason, Mizuhara's at a loss. Meanwhile, the ex-girlfriend brings on an onslaught of fury.
Next time.
You.
Tonight. You.
I think the conversation with Mommy in the next chapter is going to be interesting. This is what was spoiled for me. I was on Twitter and I saw this particular image. I also think Kibe is going to be relevant, as Kibe not being present here is very important. So I think Kibe is going to have a conversation with Chizuru.
So what I think the way things are right now, it kind of shows how, yeah, technically we reached a climax, but the characters still need to reach points of strength and development right now. Ruka's reaction makes sense.
Cuckold. About this whole thing with Kazuya here, what's important about this, I think, is that it highlights some important aspects of Kazuya's character that's always been present, but many people don't quite understand. Kazuya doesn't understand how to be loved. And it sounds like maybe melodramatic or hyperbole, but it's really not, because Kazuya has always been kind of raised with this like tough mentality, and everyone around him kind of telling him like he's not good enough, yada yada. So he's essentially been conditioned his entire life that he can't be loved. And so add that with the fact that he thought he was rejected by Chizuru earlier. Do you see where this kind of goes? It's like Kazuya's whole journey in this entire arc is that this whole idea of self-acceptance. He needs to start accepting himself as worthy and able to do these things. And you can't, and a relationship won't magically solve that. Like him getting into a relationship with Chizuru will not magically solve that. And I think that's what I like about this series, is that even though they're trying to figure their relationship out and they're sorting each other out, Kazuya still needs to work through his own shit, and so does Chizuru. Chizuru needs to start, like, you know, following her own advice and chasing the things that she wants, because life is not gonna just fucking hand it to her. So things are going to be different, but it needs a little bit. I don't think people should like really expect him to just immediately jump into the relationship. There's still a few things that need to be sorted out. And I think the dynamic between like literally everybody involved is going to change moving forward. And you see this in like the interaction with Ruka. Oh yeah, this fucking bullshit. She's low-key gaslighting. I didn't even notice. He already loves her. He already fucking loves her.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice that.
It's already a done thing. She's like trying to talk about like, what if this leads to the thing? Because it's totally not the reality right now, because I don't want to accept that just yet.
This particular shot with Ruka honestly made my day. The fact that she was able to just see that, connect with it, and stop for a second.
Yeah, I mean...
And just really feel that like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, her turn is only because she realizes and recognizes, but is still trying to stubbornly resist. but she had to recognize in the first place.
This shot though, so aggressive. I love the panning of it. It's so like aggressive. Just mommy just like, bitch. Dude, also, god damn it, these two are like really funny together. I like they're not a couple, but they're such a funny pair.
Whether they end up together or not, I just want excuses for them to just constantly be paired up and bouncing and reacting off of each other.
Oh, this shot's so good. The subtle intimacy of it, where she just gets up, lightly taps his chair, she's walking away, and he's like, fuck, and then he just looks at her lip. I love little subtleties like that, because it conveys a lot through the visuals. I will always say this, Reiji gets shit for, like having really good visuals but bad storytelling, but I 100% disagree. He merges the two together. That's Reiji's strength as a writer, is that he can use visual storytelling alongside his actual writing and like narrative.
Real briefly right here, he's the supportive father figure that Kazuya's really been lacking for a while. He's filling that void right now.
This is so good. I love that Kazuya's really trying to think about this, because he's like trying to rationalize it and he just fucking can't. But basically what this chapter did is we were kind of left in an open area where the main confrontation's over now, so we don't know where to go from here. So what Reiji did is he went directly to establishing our next direction, which is just like, okay, let's question Chizuru. Let's get straight to the point and start asking her about how she really feels, because I bet you're all wondering that, right? So he gets straight to that point and he starts building on what we already have, which is really clever because it helps like really bolster the pace and really like ask the right questions. So we kind of have a direction for where we can go now, because now the main confrontation aspect is over. So as you said, the Fallout chapters, and now we can start building off of that one by one and seeing the many different perspectives, whether it be like Kazuya like trying to deal with this and like people talking to him and getting the information that he needs from Curry first. I think it's really important that he gets the information that he did here from Curry first before anyone else, because he's in a really vulnerable state right now. Like he's really, really vulnerable. He went through so many levels of whiplash, he has no idea what to fucking think. Like Kazuya is like barely emotionally stable right now. And I think that's really important because he might need some time alone to think. And he tries to kind of get that, but he also needs perspective. So he needs to get all the sides, calm down for a second, think, and then act. And it might not even happen straight in Paradise, I think. That's the crazy part, is like, this all happened within the span of a single day. Sometimes this shit in real life takes like a few days to really process. It's been clear that she loves him for a very long time. But we don't know, like, her exact feelings and emotions and what she's thinking, what she's going through. And it's important that we kind of start to understand that, because like this is why these questions right here are being raised. This is why I think Chizuru being questioned by everyone around her is really important, because she starts to essentially verbalize these things to us as the audience, so we can start understanding her a little bit better and start to really get a perspective on where she is as a character. Panels here to also kind of re-establish that sense of mystery, because he's not showing her face, and that kind of, again, probably unnerves some people, because they're like, wait, is it real, is it not real, so you don't fucking know. She likes him, y'all are good, don't worry about a separation arc. If a separation arc happens, I won't do anything, but I'll feel really bad. Chizuru and Kazuya are like in a similar place, and they kind of need to establish their emotions, while Chizuru needs to be directly challenged by the people around her to be like, hey, are you actually like legit here? What the fuck's going on? And Kazuya, who already knows he's in love, who already like understands his feelings but feels like he's not worthy, are essentially being told, yo, no, that was fucking real, bro. So Chizuru is essentially being challenged here. It's like, okay, are you gonna step up? Are you gonna commit to what you said? What the fuck's the deal, bro? So in a way, what mommy's saying here is like, yo, are you fucking with us? Like, mommy's essentially verbalizing what we're thinking. Like, pretty much. I fucking had it with you, and you're trying to make fools of us. That's kind of like the audience getting pissed at Chizuru, because they're just like, yo, are you gonna fucking commit, or are you not? What's the fucking deal? What are you feeling? Come on!
And are you gonna fuck?
You know, it's kind of funny that this happened right after
I
Will
was not
Smith
gonna
happened.
say anything about that, but yeah, no, it's surreal timing.
But the timing is so surreal. Did like Reishi just like predict the fucking future?
Yeah, I was gonna say Ruka. She kind of has that Kirby energy. She doesn't know what she stumbled into. She's just kind of here, and now like, oh, okay, I guess I'm witnessing this now.
I think that's roughly all I've had to say. I think you've said what you wanted to say too. The recording's fairly long at this point as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Fate. He's been Hero. If you guys enjoyed this content, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to keep up with the uploads, please and thank you. Follow Hero on his Twitch and his Twitter, I will link them both, and I will be working on a few other projects in the meantime. Thank you guys for watching, and this has been chapter 229 of Rent a Girlfriend. Remember? Let's mosey.
Is this some kind of twisted joke?